Hello everyone. Good morning once again. In my previous class, I had told you about verb. Verb is a doing word. It shows an action. But students, before I start teaching you, I would say one thing. Why do you want to comb your hair? Before going outside, everyone wants to be smart. Na? Likewise, the sentence also requires, the sentence also wants to be smart. And if you don't know the real concept of verb, the sentence cannot be true, cannot be correct. Here, verb, it has two kinds, finite verb and non-finite verb. You may say finites and non-finites as well. Finite verb is a verb which is controlled by the subject, controlled by the number and person of a subject. But non-finite verb doesn't want. It is not controlled by the number and person of the subject. So in this chapter, we are discussing about non-finite verbs. In non-finite verbs, we have three categories: infinitive, gerund, and participle. In infinitive, we get two sub-kinds, full infinitive and bare infinitive. Full infinitive means 2 plus V1. And bare infinitive, in bare infinitive we get only V1. Now we can see full infinitive works in the following fashion, in the following manners. First one is as a subject. Whenever 2 plus V1, whenever full infinitive comes in the beginning of that sentence and having 2 plus V1, this is full infinitive and it is working as a subject. That's why I have written only one example here. To err is human. To smoke is injurious to health. To go to the mountain, to climb the mountain is not an easy task. Likewise, you may have some other examples as well. Now, in second function, we are getting, it works as an object. Whenever we get 2 plus V1, whenever we get full infinitive after main verb, whenever it comes, it works as an object. That's why I have written I want to play. Want is main verb. And after main verb it is coming. Now in third, as a complement. Full infinitive also works as a complement. Full infinitive comes after helping verb. It works as a complement. Whenever it comes after main verb, it is an object. But whenever it comes after a helping verb, it is complement. You are to go. Are is a helping verb. It's okay. Now, fourth one is object of a preposition. Whenever a preposition comes and after preposition it comes as an object of that preposition, it works in this fashion, in this manner. That's why I have written one example. He is about his preposition, and about after preposition we are having 2 plus V1 full infinitive. Now in fifth point, we are getting to qualify noun. Sometimes it qualifies adjective, sometimes it qualifies verb. Whenever it qualifies noun, certainly after noun, I will keep full infinitive. To qualify noun, I have no money. Money is noun here. And which type of money do you want to have? Spending money, to spend money. That's why it is noun, and to spend is qualifying money. That's why one example is written. Now, sixth one is to qualify adjective. Glad is adjective here. And after adjective and adjective, we are getting the same situation. That's why one example is written here. I am glad to meet you. And last but not the least, last one is to qualify verb. I bought. Bought is verb. I bought this house to gift. Why should I buy? To gift. That's why to gift is used for having the purpose of buy. It's, you may say, I bought this house to give to my son. In full infinitive, we are having the same scenario, same situations. Now, in bare infinitive, we have three situations, three steps. First one is modals. All modals, can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must, and ought to. Whenever we get any modals, after modals, only you will use bare infinitive, not rather than this. Otherwise, your sentence will be incorrect. Now, in second situation, you can write here also, I can swim, you can go, you will laugh, any examples you may have. Now in bare infinitive, second point, we get let. I have written all words here. Let, bid, watch, feel, hear, see, get, met, need, dare. Everyone will have to learn all these words. If you know, never ever you will do any error in the editing chapter. Let them come. Don't use let them to come. Let them come. I bade him good morning. To good morning never tell. And some other words we have written here. But before we go to this point, I would say one thing, need and dare. Need means in Hindi, jarurat hona. Dare means himmat jutana. But if you make it in negative, one example I am writing, you need to go. This is not bare infinitive, but you need not. If you make it negative, only in that situation you will use bare infinitive. So we have two words, need and dare. If these words are used in negative, those words must be bare infinitives. And if they are used in affirmative, there we will use full infinitive. So now with this, I conclude my class. I conclude my lecture. In my next class, I will see you again. Thank you very much for being with us. stay fit, stay at home,